Hello and welcome back. Today we'll be talking about something you should be doing to your Subaru, particularly if you're driving a turbo Subaru like mine and you drive it hard, or else this might happen.
Stop, whoops.
And that is something you do not want to happen to your Subaru. So how do you prevent it from knocking itself to death? Well, you replace one simple part, and some of you might even know what this part is. All we do is we replace this. This is a stock oil pickup on the turbo Subarus, and it is a common failure point for them. As I said, if you want your Subaru to last long, you should be replacing one of these. But what exactly makes this fail? Let's go ahead and take a closer look. And here's the culprit, the stock pickup on the EJ25 version 7, and as far as I know, up to the FA engines. But it's not the pickup itself that fails. This is fine. This is fine. It is right here that is the issue. So we'll take a much closer look at what is actually going on here. And now with a closer look, we can see the exact failure point. It is where this flange meets the pickup tube, and it's right where it is brazed. So it actually isn't welded on and welded together. So vibrations eventually cause this area to crack, and in Adrian's case, with the black STI, actually caused the pickup tube to almost fall completely off of the engine. And when that happens, it means no oil pressure and a knocking engine within the matter of seconds. Once you have that oil pressure light come off from this tube cracking or failing, your engine is pretty much toast. I have very rarely ever heard of people saving engines once that light's gone off. So it's not the pickup itself. The pickup itself is fine. It's right here where they connected it. It could have been all solved with just a little bit of welding. But unfortunately, Subaru thought it was good enough to braze, and they brazed it on, and a quick Google search will see exactly why people change out this pickup for a little bit of an aftermarket one. And speaking of upgrades, let's talk about what we can do to prevent this failure from happening. What's most common is taking this stock pickup and, well, throwing it away and getting yourself a new upgraded one, preferably one that is a little stronger than the stock pickup one. There's lots of great companies that build great pickups. I personally went with a Killer B one in my STI when I was refreshing it back in 2019. But as I said, there's a few different options, so you can go ahead and check out the pros and cons of each. Some require new oil pans, while some you can fit in the stock one. And when you're upgrading the pickup, that shouldn't be the only upgrade you're doing. You should also probably be upgrading this. This is a stock baffle for the EJ25, at least in the version 7s. And you should probably be upgrading this while you're down there. I, again, went with a Killer B, but there's a bunch of different options you can do for upgrading the baffles. This just helps when you're driving hard and everything's sloshing around, preventing it from starvation and making sure that the oil doesn't get too aerated. And finally, if you want to add more capacity to your vehicle, you can also go ahead and upgrade the oil pan. This is a little bit more of an expensive upgrade, and it also might allow you to cool the oil a little bit better. Personally, because of budget reasons, I didn't go ahead and upgrade it because, as I said, it is quite the financial decision. But while you're down there, it's also a good idea to do if you have the option. And with that all being said, there you go. That is the one upgrade you should be dropping everything to do on your turbo Subaru, because as I said, once that light goes, there is really no turning back. I hope I was at least able to warn or inform some of you guys that are building Subarus and might not have thought about an oil pickup in your builds. It's a relatively cheap upgrade that gives you such a good peace of mind when you're driving your vehicle hard. And that's gonna wrap today's video on the Subaru pickups. I've had this pickup since I've upgraded mine back in 2019, and it's something I've been wanting to do a video about for the longest amount of time. So I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll be seeing you in the next video.